How we are. Back at it again with another video, no YouTube episode. It's your guy, Steven UKT80. Make sure you like, subscribe, share this with a fellow relative, brother, sister, cousin, things of that nature. You know, the things of that nature. Let's dive right into the topic today. So I had a consultation today and it led me to drop this topic and just touch base on, basically what comes after you improve yourself, what comes after you self-improve how you look, what comes after how you self-improve the way your confidence used to be. Just basically, the title for this video is what attractive men have to deal with once they reach the start of their peak. Once they reach, the wow phase, once they reach the wow, becoming unrecognizable. These are the steps that you have to continue to do in order to proceed and continue to flourish and continue to be that 1% man that you always want to be and continue to live out your purpose and your dreams without distractions. Number one, the first thing you need to have is a good, consistent, strong mindset. I know it may sound repetitive, I know, but these are the things that, people miss out. It's the basic things in life that we need to establish first before we get to the other things, you know what I'm saying? So with a strong mindset, you know that, okay, I'm working, I'm improving. There's a lot of books in the Bible that even shows that when you're self-improving, when you're doing the best, when you're following the righteous way, trying to be like Jesus, how he was, you know what I'm saying? There will be people against that. There will be people not wanting to see that happen. So you have to understand during the self-improvement journey, when you're bettering your appearance, when you're bettering your confidence, smelling good, taking care of yourself, dressing better, you have to understand that people will try to minimize that and reflect that based on their own insecurities, reflect that based on the things that they're not doing in their own life, not knowing that you're competing with yourself. You're not worried about another person's food. You know what I'm saying? You're just minding your business, trying to be the best version of yourself, waking up every day like how God blesses us to get up, because it's not promised, man. Tomorrow is never promised. And that's the thing that is driving most people from, seeing their own successes. They're worried about somebody else's food. They're worried about what somebody else is doing. They're worried about what this Johnny's doing. They're worried about what, it's good to understand and worry about people, but it has to be from a loving manner. You don't do it from a manner as of comparison, as of, envy. You must be a person that, okay, you see somebody doing something great and that should be motivating you. That should be making you look up to that person, reach out to them for advice on what steps you should do to be able to get to the point and position that, probably they are, or even higher. You know what I'm saying? So you have to have a strong mindset and know that people are going to want to see that, overall accomplishments of yours, probably most likely diminish, because what's the opposite of not wanting to see somebody win? You want to see them lose. So you must understand that people are not going to really want to see you develop into the best version of yourself that you think will be, appreciated. And that's what comes with it. You know what I'm saying? I dropped the episode. This video really blew up. I'm going to leave the link to the description as well as my Instagram, so you guys can shoot me a DM for a 1v1 consultation, DM King, and then we can get the consultation started. The second step that you must have, in going through the self-improvement journey, becoming a 1% man, is strength. You must have strength. You know what I'm saying? You must be willing to wake up in the morning. You must be willing to get up and, accomplish everything that you want to do in your life. You know what I'm saying? Ultimately through God using you to be able to, perform, to be able to use certain skills that you develop to, help your income, help your financial situation, help your family, help yourself, because without strength, God gives us strength. Philippians chapter 4, verse 13, I can do all things through strength. I can do all things through strength, God who strengthens me. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. I'm sorry. Oof. Dang. But yeah, finally got that one out. But yeah, it's the simple things that we don't do. You know what I'm saying? So we're not all perfect. We're all human beings. We all make mistakes, but it's about getting back on that path and marching and being the best version of yourself again, consistently. You fall short, you ask God for forgiveness, repent, and get back on the train, man. Not saying that, okay, I'm gonna just keep doing these bad things and asking God for forgiveness. No, but you're actually trying to be the best version of yourself from making that mistake and not trying to make it again. Trying to, flee from your flesh, trying to, just just do everything that's supposed to be right that you would be doing if God wasn't looking. You know what I'm saying? So don't ever think that your strength is, not important. Strength in the gym is one thing, but strength in your mindset, strength in your ability to be loving, strength and ability to care for one another, like how you do for your neighbor. You know what I'm saying? Love thyself as thy neighbor. Love thy neighbor as thyself. That's why there's a key quotes in the Bible, because all these little things that you may think it doesn't matter, it really matters. The way you treat people matters. You know what I'm saying? You can't just walk down the street and judge a person because of how he looks and say, oh, he looks like that, he is of that, so he might do this. Little do you know that person can be a 1% billionaire. That person can be a entrepreneur. He can be an author. He can be a published speaker. But you're going to judge a person based off how he, looks, based off how he, carries himself. So you always got to be able to, use your discernment and have the strength to use the discernment before you judge, before you, jump quick to conclusions. You have to have that strength backing up and be like, okay, hold on, wait. Well, God want me to just, bash this person that he brought us on this earth together to make disciples and spread each other the word of knowledge about him. So why would I talk about my brother like that? Why would I judge a person like that if God says that we're all his creation? You know what I'm saying? So you start to look at things differently, you know what I'm saying? With that strength that you use, you have to activate that strength, and you will see like your things that you're thinking about come into life, and then you'll be like, wow. But most of the time it's like, it's God behind that. You know what I'm saying? So you can't, just think things just happen for no reason, man. Everything happens for a reason, So you should use your strength, you know what I'm saying? Faith without works is dead. So use your strength that God gave you every day to get up and do something with yourself, you know what I'm saying? And when you do that, just know what that comes with. That comes with people not, measuring up to the mindset you have. So you're going to have to probably, separate yourself, find mentors, and so on, man. Life goes on, man. So don't ever be ashamed of growing. Don't ever be ashamed of outgrowing the circle that you used to be in. Don't ever be afraid of outgrowing some friends that you used to see. Don't ever be, afraid to step out the boundary. The only creator of your life is God. So who can tell you what to do? Who can judge your life? Who can judge your, come on, man. It's simple as that, man. It's simple as that. Just have that strength and you won't regret anything you do in this world. The third final reason of why you must have this key trait to continue your self-improvement journey is you must have a characteristic of love. You know what I'm saying? You must have love in your heart. And with this being said, you have to understand that everything that happens in the physical realm was already accounted for in the spiritual realm before it presented itself. So, for example, you can be, walking down the street, because we all just walk down the street every day. You walking down some street every day. So this is a classic example that people go to. Say you're walking down the street, instead of giving a homeless person $2, $3, you gave him like 50 cents because that's all you had. You know what I'm saying? So you give him 50 cents because of the love you had. But most people would be like, oh, dang, I just had 50 cents. If I had this much amount, I would just give it to him. But nah, I only have 50 cents, so I'm not going to give it to him. But what God sees is, wow, 50 cents was really your last, and a person's asking for it, and you gave him your last, even though it was little. He should still be, appreciative because of the love of you. So, and that being said, that's the same type of love we should have when we see another brother, when we see another sister, when we see people of God's creation, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, not everybody's going to reciprocate that, but that's not your problem. That's not your concern, because your only concern is to have that love and spread it amongst the people so they can follow God with the God that's in you through him. You know what I'm saying? So basically, you are your love and God is in you. You are of love and God is in you. And with the God that's in you, they're going to see your light and want to follow God. But if you're so quick to get to anger, if you're so quick to, turn the other cheek, if you're so quick to hold long-term grudges, you're not going to see that blessing that God has in store for you. You know what I'm saying? Because you're going to be blinded by the physical angers of this world, not knowing that we're not here for a long time. So You know what I'm saying? This is a key characteristic that you must have, you know, especially on the self-improvement journey. Because with the love, you're going to be like, okay, he's probably just mad at me for this. I'm walking down, I haven't even talked to bro, but he's giving me a look. Okay, I'm on my self-improvement journey. I know what it does. I'm turning heads. I'm getting, you know, choosing things from women. I'm getting all the girls coming to my area of this section of this business corporate meeting. And all the other guys are giving me looks. Wonder why. Okay. So now I'm gonna know that, okay, when I come around certain people in this room, I gotta establish myself with confidence, because I already know that the attraction is gonna be on me. I already know that, you know, the eyes are gonna be on me. So if I'm knowing that and act cowardly, if I act all like scared